I don't know if you've ever seen a drunk person try to eat a sandwich. When they bite into it, their eyes tend to gloss over like a great white shark when it bites into a piece of meat. Just throwing that out there. Today, I want to talk about a very interesting short film by the name of Smocaine 3. Smocaine 3 was directed by Andrew Roos and written by Sam Hyde. Now, if you know who Sam Hyde is, he's kind of fucked up.
God damn it, Smocaine. I knew I was gonna have to save your sorry bud.
A lot of people don't like him, understandably, and I'm not going to try to defend him or attack him either. But Smocaine 3 is definitely worth a watch. It's not nearly as offending or insulting, racist as his other films. So Smocaine 3 is basically a satire of like a 70s or 80s cop films with a little bit of a twist, you might say. And that twist is Smocaine, the lead cop, is a heroin addict, and he uses heroin to enhance his powers, so to speak.
He knows firsthand what drugs will do. He should, because he's a heroin addict. He's a damn good cop when he's straight and sober. But somehow the heroin gives him an edge.
Gives him super strength, intelligence, among other things. Now, I was first shown this film about a year ago now by a friend, and he purposely didn't tell me much about the film, and I didn't know anything about Sam Hyde at the time, so I went into it completely blind. The more you know about Sam Hyde will interfere with your viewing experience of Smocaine. It needs to be pure. You need to watch it pure, unbiased, to get the maximum entertainment value. So that's what I did. There's not many films that gave me the feeling that Smocaine 3 gave me. I was scared, angry, disgusted, confused, kind of amused, and there was parts that I could laugh at, but mostly confused. There's not many films I watch that confuse me, and Smocaine 3 definitely did that. You can tell that it's a comedy film, but there's just certain scenes, and the whole thing is created to kind of shock the viewer, and I think it really does a good job at that. So the first scene that really stands out as fucking insane is Smocaine and his partner Ducey are beating up a drug dealer to kind of get information out of him.
Spider! Oh, Smoke, dude, it's nice of you to check up on me, but you really don't have to. Oh!
Hope you got all the answers I'm looking for, Spider, because I'm gonna hand you a fucking fistful of wrecks you're never gonna forget.
And it's not directed or acted in a comedic way. It's pretty serious. I mean, there is a scene where Ducey is just violently punching our victim, and you can see the punches are not connecting.
Yeah, one more.
It looks absolutely like dog shit, but it's funny. The violence is kind of disturbing, and they do end up blowing the guy's brains out in a very cinematic, dark way. Moving on, Smocaine says he's getting a little itchy. He says, "Hey Pete, I'm getting a little itchy." He says, "Hey Pete," to his partner, even though I believe his partner's name is Ducey. Anyway, Smocaine, next scene, goes off and shoots a batch of heroin between his toes. It's a very real scene.
Smocaine, tell me you're not doing what I think you're doing right now.
No, Sarge, it's just a cat in a tree. Gotta exterminate some spiders.
It's very graphic. I'd say raw, but it's heavily edited in a way that just disturbs you. But you're watching the scene and you're probably not laughing, and if you are laughing, it's just because you don't you don't know how to handle it. Like, it's too fucking insane. So you just might laugh about it. Anyway, we get through Smocaine's heroin shooting scene, and we have some other kind of minor build-up scenes. The rest of the film is all pretty good. There's tons of funny dialogue in a sort of interview between Smocaine and like a drug kingpin.
You want to touch it? That will cost you some money, my friend. So look, here it is, 8 keys. I think your friend likes what he sees.
He may be slurring his speech a bit, but he's really got things put together. He's very resourceful.
That's pretty funny. The ending, there's kind of a funny ending. But I think it's those two scenes in particular, combined with the whole feel of the film, is off. You just feel like you shouldn't be watching it. It's almost like having a snuff film vibe if you don't have any prior context to what the film is. And I really admire that the film has that feeling of just pure insanity. You don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know how to feel about it. Something told me to watch it again eventually, and I did. And I laughed my ass off. And to this day, I can still watch the film and laugh my ass off. Smocaine 3. It's definitely worth checking out. Does this look crackhead enough?